I started recording. This nigga just stared at me, bruh. You know the reason? Because we were supposed to come here at like what, like 2ish, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, the reason I was late is because I got stuck on the toilet.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah, dead ass, bro. Like, nigga.
I'm just picturing one cheek stuck on the inside and the other one out, and you just can't get out.
No, not like that. I think I was shitting on. I had a lot of diarrhea.
Yeah, could you imagine if you're still shitting while you're stuck like that? And it's just going in the water, splashing everywhere.
Bro, I don't know what it was, bro, but like, straight up, bro, my ass was on fire.
Oh, I didn't need to know.
My ass was on fire.
What your ass was feeling in that
moment.
moment.
It was a lit match down there. It was...
We should talk about the time that the Holy Spirit was cleansing his sphincter.
I don't want to talk about another man's asshole. If I'm being honest with you.
If anything, I wouldn't even want to talk about my own asshole, much less another nigga's.
No, I'm going to talk about my own because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do that because it's me.
Exactly.
But...
You understand boundaries.
Yeah. It depends. It depends.
It depends the conversation.
It depends on who it is.
And who the audience is.
Yeah, it depends on who I'm talking about.
No, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, I was stuck on that thing, bro. Bro, it sounded... You ever heard hail? That's what it sounded like.
No, honestly, I haven't experienced hail yet.
Yes, you have.
I have?
Yes, you have, because it hailed in Jersey not that long ago.
I don't think I was driving then. Literally, I've never experienced hail. Every time people have said, I've been texted. So this is no, I've been texted from people, yo, it's hailing outside.
No, you know
and I'll
what?
be like,
no, you know what? I'm so glad I got this on recording now. I'm so glad I got this on recording now. Because this nigga will always say the most audacious shit.
I haven't seen hail.
He'll always say the most audacious thing and be like, what? Yes, you've experienced hail.
No, I haven't. I have friends who can confirm that. Because I've told them multiple times.
I don't care what you told your friends. I don't care. I don't care. I've been in the car with you while it hailed.
No, that's not true.
I almost left.
That's not true. You've never been in the car with me while it hailed.
Huh?
We've been in the car when it's rained, but never hailed. Never.
Yes.
Never hailed, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Never.
What do you mean no?
Not once. When was this? Since you claim to remember.
Okay. So you remember...
I remember we were on the phone one time and you said that it was hailing. And I said, that's crazy. I remember that. I don't ever remember us being in a car together.
You know the reason why I remember it was hailing? Because I was in the passenger seat of your car and I wasn't driving. I don't know who else would have been driving your car and I would have been in the passenger seat.
Well, I've never experienced hail, so I don't know what car you think you was in. It wasn't mine.
Okay. Can we clear something up then? Can we
Sure.
clear something up? Will you admit that sometimes, not all the time, I won't say all the time, but sometimes you be forgetting things?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I need. That's all I need. We can move on.
We can
move on. Because I'm not going to spend an hour and a half of this whole podcast arguing with you whether
No.
you've seen hail or not.
I'd be a liar if I said that I don't forget things. There's too many studies to prove that you forget shit within the first 90 seconds.
I hate this nigga. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so much. All of a sudden there's a study. Every single time. And now he has a laptop to prove it. I hate it. Every single time I hate it. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Hey man, leave me alone. You go to some EDU website.
Bro, are you serious to look this up right now?
Yeah.
I do not care about this.
I have read about it.
This is not
content.
This is not fun. This is not fun for me.
Oh shit, so you forget about 50% of anything that ever happened within the first 24 hours, and you forget about 90% after a week.
Yeah. You know the 50% I forget?
All of it.
Whatever I ate, honestly. I don't remember what I ate.
You don't remember what you eat?
No.
I remember that.
I don't. That's why. See, that's the thing. We the opposite. So you remember what you eat. I remember everything else. Because here's the thing. Of course, 50% of the time I am eating.
No, you're not. You're broke. You only get to eat for 5% of the time.
Breathing sometimes could be even.
Oh, filter.
That's the poorest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What did you
I've heard some poor shit in my life, but I could eat by air.
Listen.
Hey, I remember my mom used to tell me that I'd be mad hungry. She'd be like, "We got air pudding in the fridge. You want some?"
I just had sleep for dinner.
It'd be like that.
I just had sleep.
She said we got air pudding.
Nah, my mom used to tell me that all the time.
See, that's the thing. I feel like for people who don't know your mom, she is like a character out of like a sitcom. You know what I'm saying?
But she low key is.
No, but she is a real person, and like I can confirm all these stories because I've heard your mom tell me these stories.
My mom is hilarious.
Your mom is honestly, I think your mom should have been a comedian. I think she missed her calling for real. For real.
Well, she's
honestly, she is like her timing,
hilarious.
her timing and her cadence. I think she would have killed it.
Yeah.
I for real think she would have killed it.
I agree.
My mom is not very proudful of her life, so she prefers.
Nah, that's fine. But I think her takes on things. It's not even.
Oh yeah, no,
it's
her take is so controversial.
It's like you don't even like. She wouldn't even need to tell stories about her life if she didn't want to.
Yeah.
But I think her takes. It's not even that it's controversial. It's her honest take.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that's hilarious. Is that you'd be like, how could someone think like that?
Like I said, it's controversial.
How could someone think like that? However, it's how she feels, and it's hilarious.
Yeah. Her delivery is phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree.
I love my mama.
Yeah. All right, good for you, bro. What's that like? Where you go?
That is funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting for him to do a joke like that one day, but I didn't expect it right now.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Get some.
The cut. What's that like?
What is-
Oh no!
Oh man, come on, son. It is the Gunches Podcast, episode 5. Hello, I am your host, Reese, with my co-host. What should I call you this week? Let's see. I did Patricia.
You did pandemonium.
I did Pandemonium.
You do petroleum.
You know what? This week I'm gonna do cause I think I did do Petroleum. I think I did do Petroleum. So this week I'm gonna do Pacific with my co-host.
I was gonna say
Pacific.
piccolo.
Like the flute.
Yeah, like the flute.
Yeah.
I played flute back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah, when I was in
you
5th
did.
grade.
Of course. I feel like everyone did. I think that was like a requirement. Oh yeah, because you were Gangrene didn't because he was homeschooled.
Yeah.
Gangrene didn't because he was homeschooled.
My sister played, I think, the clarinet, and my cousin played the flute.
Bro, because I remember there was always like in like 4th or 5th grade where you had to do the recorder thing.
It wasn't required for me to do that.
But everyone did. Like during music class, you played the record. I don't know why.
I didn't have a music class in Brooklyn. It was you could do that as a as an after school thing.
Poor ass borough.
Nah, no lie, that was a big ass school. Like I remember back. I don't know how they have so much money. That was a huge ass school. We had at least 700-800 kids.
Oh man, poor ass borough. We couldn't afford the music class in Brooklyn.
You really had it rough. Damn.
Nah, it wasn't that rough. It wasn't that rough.
Oh damn.
Just don't go to my hood though.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Oh my god, bro! Didn't you?
It wasn't that rough, but don't ever go there.
You know what's crazy? On one podcast, you said you would go tell the story of how a homeless dude jumped you, and then you ended up never telling that story. Okay. You told a whole nother story. Somehow you started the story and ended up on a whole nother story.
So I used to always get Chinese food, because it was right next to my school.
Right.
So next to my school was this, what's that called, a plaza?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there was like a grocery store and a Chinese store and a 99-cent store all next to each other.
Right.
So I was like, bet, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get me some dollar fries, some chicken wings, and then I might get me an Arizona.
Right.
So that's exactly what I did. I'm in 5th grade. And mind you, I'm short and stubby. I got short ass little legs. I can't really run.
Right. Because, 5th grade.
5th grade, exactly.
Right.
How old was I? Lord have mercy.
You have been like 9, right?
Nah, I was.
Or 8? 9 or 8?
Yeah, I was 8 because I
So
was
your
always
birthday's
a
late.
year. Yeah.
Yeah, I was 10 in 5th grade, so that's how.
Yeah. So I was 8 about to turn 9, and I'm going to my grandma's house because she lives like a mile away from my school and from this plaza. And as I'm chilling there, right, I'm eating my fries. I'm just doing a little dance, and I'm just humming in my head. I'm like, I'm just chilling, right? All of a sudden,
eating fries at home.
yeah, man. Hey, man. I was a happy fat kid, bro. What? Them good ass fries with they secret ketchup, whatever is in that goddamn Chinese ketchup. It just hit
SMG.
It hit different, bro.
I don't know if that's true. It's a joke. Go ahead.
Bro, it hit different. That used to always make me happy. That put a smile on my face. I don't give a fuck if I just got an F and I was gonna get an ass whooping when I showed my mom. I got them fries.
You were good.
I was good, bro. Life was good.
I feel that.
That's all I thought about. So then, this bearded ass nigga comes up, says, "Give me your food." I'm like, "My food? That I paid for?" Nah, you got the wrong one, buddy.
Even back then, you can see the pride. You can see the pride.
Yo, that's the only thing that kept me happy after school, bro. I hated my school.
I don't know anybody who liked school.
Nah.
Shut up, Gangrene.
His school was his home.
Yeah. He was homeschooled. He was homeschooled. Lucky bastard.
I'm talking about Sinai too. That was his home.
That was his home.
Home away from home.
And they could have slept in. The principal would have been like, "As long as it's okay with your mom."
Anyway, continue the story. So this beat ass nigga come up to you.
Don't come up to me.
Wants your food.
Wants my food. And I'm not even paying attention to him. All I'm thinking is, damn, I really got one wing left. He about to take my last wing.
This nigga.
And then I see him pull up with a knife. And I look at him, I'm like, you about to stab a kid? The fuck is wrong with you?
For a single chicken wing.
Fucking chicken wing, nigga? You that desperate?
Hey, yo, homelessness is a real pandemic out here.
Hey, man.
It was an epidemic before the epidemic.
This is back in 2009, bro. I don't want to hear no bullshit.
What? Nigga, you think what does that mean?
Yeah.
What
I'm not
does that
talking about
mean?
what I mean.
Wait, okay, you gotta explain that.
Exactly. What I mean is, when you're saying the homelessness, it was the pandemic
It was
before
the
the epidemic before the pandemic.
Yeah.
How I took that was in you trying to equate that to the current pandemic, and I'm like, wait, homelessness is way worse now. So like, I still didn't fully process the statement in my head before I replied.
This nigga just said, nah.
It's an impulse. It's an impulse. I just said, nah.
This nigga said, homeless niggas, don't care. Like,
it's an impulse.
I'm joking. I know he cares. Calm down, people. Go ahead. Homeless nigga trying to steal your chicken wing. It's about to stab a child.
Yeah, long story short, that fucker cut me.
Damn.
I got a scar on my arm right here. That ugly bastard cut me, bro.
Hey,
His face was worse than Morgan Freeman. It had dots everywhere.
oh my god, bro. Oh, this nigga. Long story short, that nigga cut me is hilarious. I hope you finish every story with long story short, that nigga cut me. Oh shit. Oh, what was it?
That bastard really did that to me.
He did. He did do that to you. So.
Fuck, nigga. You were saying?
This nigga's so angry.
He stabbed the child, bro. That made me an angry person. I was already angry. He just made it worse.
Oh man, that's hilarious, honestly. So, right. So we're recording this. What is this? The Wednesday after Easter.
Easter, yeah.
Easter. So how was your Easter?
We
talked about this before, but for
I didn't do
content
anything.
reasons.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
No.
Nah, I was just chilling.
Gang, how was your Easter?
I slept.
Gang is such a real nigga. Damn.
I slept and I ate.
Gang is such a real nigga.
Gang
That's a
is-
sentence.
Yo, gang is such a real nigga.
That's a sentence.
I love gang, bro. Damn. This nigga.
A
My
nigga
spirit.
saying I love gang, bro.
Bro, he's my spirit animal, honestly.
The gang is a spirit animal.
Gang is my spirit animal.
Hey yo, Chief Keef will fuck with you. You know that?
I am not.
He'll fuck with you mad heavy.
Listen, I am not a gangster. I am not a G. I do not have a strap on me. I am a very nerdy black man.
He said, "I'm not about that life." You know what I mean?
I am very much so not about that life. But anyway, so I had a good Easter. My Easter, you know what? Because no one asked me, but I'll answer it.
How was your Easter?
No, it's all good. It's too late now.
How was your Easter?
My
Reese?
Easter was good.
Why was your Easter Reese?
Why was my Easter Reese?
Why was your Easter good?
Oh, okay. Well, my Easter was Reese because I was there. Dumbass nigga. Nah, but my Easter was good because I got to hang out with my loved ones. You know what I'm saying?
Good for you.
Hang out with my loved ones. And I got to. Watch this really good movie. Called it's on Netflix. It's called Concrete Cowboy.
Is that new one with Idris Elba?
With Idris Elba, yeah.
I was thinking about watching it.
And the kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah, I was thinking about watching it.
It was good.
It's good?
It's real.
What's it about?
Nigga, I almost cried. Dead ass.
Word?
Dead ass.
Wow.
And I don't never cry in movies. Actually, no, my girlfriend softened me up. So
No, yeah, I've been starting to get a softer heart.
yeah, my girlfriend softened me up, so now I be crying about things.
Pussy.
I know. Nigga, I used to be stone cold whenever I watched a movie. I used to be able, something sad happened, I'd be like, damn, that was sad, and that'd be it. That was the only reaction. Now, nigga,
only movie that'll make me cry, like really cry, is Jojo Rabbit.
What?
nigga,
That's the only movie?
Actually, I get it.
Only.
No, I get it, but the only nigga, I cried when I saw Passion of the Christ for the first time.
Nigga, I cried at Bridge of Terabithia. Why you laughing at me? Why you laughing at me, gay?
Yo, I saw his reaction in the corner of my eye.
Yo, why you laughing?
And I just see you, and like, you're a little hurt. You're like, why are you laughing at me?
Why you niggas laughing at me? Cause a nigga have feelings?
Pussy ass bitch. Soft ass nigga.
Nah, bro.
Nerdy ass nigga, you'll run nothing.
Yo, oh, come on, dog. Bridge of Terabithia, come on, y'all.
It's been a while.
Come on, y'all.
I didn't cry when I seen that
bro,
shit.
when old girl died and he was
I was like, damn, that sucks.
oh, what?
I was like, that's so sad.
What's that movie where that little boy died and then the girl's like he can't see without his glasses. What's that movie?
What?
You haven't seen? Look it up. You know what movie?
My Girl.
My Girl.
I've never seen that. I don't know what
That is pretty sad.
Oh, come on, dog. Come on, y'all.
I've never seen The Notebook. I always hear motherfuckers cry over that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Notebook is overrated.
Really? Okay,
For
cool.
real.
I mean, I'm fine. I'll never watch it.
The Notebook is mad over because here's the thing. It's low key. It's low key a love story about abusive relationship. I'm not gonna emotionally abusive relationship, not physical, but it's emotionally abusive.
So, you're telling me that movie inspired
Yes.
a whole generation of how light skin should treat women?
Well, I don't know
That's
how that.
that's what a lot of light skins do.
I wasn't. For me, I thought you were going with how come for a whole generation women love that movie so much. I didn't expect you to go light skin direction. That wasn't. This nigga has a talent. He has a talent of somehow making it about him. I don't know. This nigga Ryan Gosling's in that shit. It got nothing to do with it. Nigga, it's in the 40s. You would have been shot. It don't matter whether you were light skin or not. That movie, it had nothing to do with him. Somehow he was able to switch it to light. How are you able to do that?
Only this guy.
Oh my god, I'm crying.
This nigga has a talent, bro. But anyway, the Concrete Cowboy was a really good movie.
Concrete Cowboy.
It was a really good movie, and like, I don't even know how to describe what it's about. Essentially, I think the best way I can describe it is a boy lives with a single mom and has trouble but he always gets in trouble with school. So the mom sends him to spend the summer with his father, and then kind of and then like his father is like works at like a I guess a ranch or like a stable or whatever, and not a ranch, it's a stable, and you kind of but it's like in the middle of a city. and so it has to do and it plays with a lot of struggles of growing up in like an urban environment sometimes, and when you don't have a lot in the struggles of trying to get more and things like that. You know, I really like the way they did it. It was real like Idris. You know Idris. He does his thing.
He does his thing. That's a phenomenal actor.
Nah, but the I really what's his name? Caleb. Is Caleb it's McLaughlin or something?
McLaughlin?
Yeah, Caleb McLaughlin. He did that.
He did that?
He, for real, like he acted his ass off in that movie. Now, he, like, for real, because before, you always look at them kind of like,
he saw it, caught it, got it, get it, did it.
What did you just say?
I broke his brain.
Sometimes you look at these Stranger Things kids and you're kind of like, oh, they're Stranger Things kids, but nah. Like,
no, they're phenomenal actors.
No, he is.
They're great.
He killed that, like in the most like in the most realistic, maybe like very like there was no BS to me in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There was no BS to me.
It was he worked his butt off. He did his craft, and he showed people what he was capable of.
Like, it was amazing.
Oh, that's good.
I really like that movie, so I suggest that.
I'm gonna definitely watch it.
I highly suggest that movie.
I was watching Medea Goes to Jail, which is my favorite one last night.
Of course you
and I remember why it was my favorite.
Such a cool.
That shit is hilarious. Medea don't play that shit, bro. She remind me of my mom.
Nah.
When my mom get older, I promise you she gonna be Medea.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah. Nah.
Cause she reminds me of my mom so much.
Yeah. No, your mom. Yeah.
Medea was like, "Who the fuck you think I am? I still fuck you up." I was like, "Yeah, that's my mom."
You know what's crazy?
That's my mom. 100%.
It's like I could see your mom hitting someone with a pot of grits too. That's the crazy.
I can see my mom beating the shit out of somebody with her purse.
Yeah, being somebody with a pot of grits. They call it a grit ball.
But she would do it in a new car, not an old car. That's my dad who would do it in an old car.
Yeah, your father. Oof.
My father would be driving a new car. He
Your
don't
father.
like that.
No. Actually, that actually brings me to another thing we did for Easter. I think it was Easter. Maybe it was the day after. No, it was Easter, where me and my girl, we were sitting, right, and we were talking about this concept because
Okay.
Girls, they'd be like
Asking questions.
They'd be always asking questions, right? So I was making fun of her for always asking me a question. You think I'm pretty? You think whatever. So I was making fun of her because we have that type of relationship. And actually, it brought up a concept that I'm gonna ask both of y'all. And gang, if you want to get into this, you can come closer to the mic, and I want to ask both of y'all.
Okay.
Because I've asked about 3 girls now, so I have the opinion of 3 girls.
I'm intrigued.
And I want to know what y'all think about this. Okay, so the concept is, you are with this girl, right? Let's say for about a year and a half, right? Y'all are in love. You know that this woman is a ride or die for you. You know that she loves you, right?
Okay.
Like that she just loves you. Like she's like, you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Right? Like you know this. Like
Wow.
there's no doubt in your mind about that.
All right. Bet.
Right? And and for some reason this is the first time you guys have the conversation where you're like, oh, so do you find me like physically attractive?
Okay.
And they go, no. They love you, however, they just don't find you physically attractive.
Okay.
Would you stay with this person?
Yeah.
Why?
Because physical attraction is gonna fade away when you get older.
Mm-hmm.
If she's my ride or die, and it's not about the fact that I look good, then I know that when I grow old, it's not about oh, he doesn't look good anymore. Let me go look for somebody else. That's the same dude I fell in love with.
Right.
He's the same person. His character hasn't changed. The funny thing is, it's improved. So yeah, I still stay with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all about looks.
What would you?
Even though I'm a vain person.
Same answer. If you get into a relationship for the looks, you get into it for the wrong reason.
Come to the mic for a
Get
quick
closer.
second.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah,
I'm mad thirsty.
If you get into a relationship for the looks, that's the wrong reason in the first place.
Okay. But what if? Okay. So that's the thing, right? So I'm of a similar opinion.
Right.
I've talked to 3 women, 3 women so far, right? Mm-hmm. So it was my sister, my girl, and my girl's sister.
Got you. Okay.
Right.
What did they say?
Very interesting, because my hypothesis was that the dudes be like, okay, so that was my hypothesis. So far, I'm right.
And that the girls would be like, no.
They were like, my sister said, she said, I am too good looking. She said, I am too good looking.
That's crazy.
For this dude not to notice and not to appreciate how good looking I am.
Well, he has to obviously.
That's crazy.
No, but here's the thing. In the concept, you're not.
In this concept, they're not sexually attracted to.
In this concept, the person is not sexually, is physically
physically attracted.
The person is not physically attractive to them. They're not physically attracted to them. However, that doesn't mean that they're not sexually attracted to them.
I mean, that's gonna happen.
Those are 2 different things. Those are 2 different things.
You're around somebody long enough.
And let me explain that for the people. The reason why it's 2 different things is because there are ugly dudes out there who got sex appeal. Ugly women out there who got sex appeal, and dudes be messing with them, and women be messing with them because of the way they hold themselves, but not necessarily because of the way they look.
Yeah,
that's what the sex appeal is.
That's what for guys who do no fap, they have huge sex appeal. Because of that, it's because they don't look at women the same. Their confidence is different, and they're not afraid to approach people and have conversations.
Why do you do that? I say a thing. You take it to a place I have never been prepared to go. Nigga,
that's exactly why we have a podcast.
Nigga, because he does no fap, he can talk to women. I know that's not true.
No, I'm not. No. You're mistaking me. What I mean is people who tend to, I guess you could say, partake in no fap versus people who don't.
Right.
They have less trouble talking to girls. There are plenty of dudes who watch porn. Don't get it twisted. They're like, nah, I'm still gonna talk to girls because I want them. Like, don't get it twisted.
No, I'm not.
But then you have a lot of other dudes who are like, nah, I'm good, because they have like a little bit of fear, that fear of rejection.
Yeah, but I feel like that just because you do no fap doesn't mean you can talk to girls easier.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I like talking to people. I'm very talkative.
Wait, so you said this with no evidence tagging up at all?
Nigga, you've met me.
Okay.
I'll talk to anybody. Fair I'll talk to a rock.
But I'm just saying. But nigga, you made such an objective claim.
Like, I look at that rock, like, what's good, buddy? How you been today?
You made such an objective claim. You were like,
the wind treating you nice.
Niggas who do no fap.
Has the sun kissed your skin this morning?
To women easier.
Well, just from people that I know, people from that I know, and all of those weird ass no fap studies and videos. Nigga, that people do. I think it's funny when I watch them, but nigga, there's a lot of credit and merit to it.
Nigga, I know more, not know personally, but I've seen more incels contribute to no fap than I do regular humans.
Really? I don't know any. Well, I've never met.
No, I didn't say personally. I don't know personally. You think I hang around?
Yeah, if I ever met an incel, I wouldn't know how to have a conversation with them.
I have a girlfriend. How can I hang out with these incels?
Like, we clearly have 2 different views in life.
Yeah, very different. Those dudes don't get nut. But anyway, so the concept. So back to the concept, right? Where my sister's like, I am too good looking for this dude not to appreciate. If I dress up, she was like, because her thing was like, if I dress up, right? If I look good, if I get all good, and you can't even compliment that I look good, then like it's not gonna work. Especially and then my girl, she was like, yeah, I need words of affirmation.
Oh yeah.
Well, right. I need to hear that I'm pretty and that I'm cute, that all that stuff. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, these are 2 different experiences, both respectable, right. Obviously.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to go home later. Obviously, both very respectable, but it's very because to me, my concept because here's the thing, I know I'm a good looking dude.
Right.
Right. I know this for a fact.
I don't need nobody to tell me.
Yeah, I don't need nobody to. I don't need nobody to tell me.
But I appreciate hearing.
But I do. But for me to be in a relationship, I do need to be attracted to them.
Yeah.
Right. I do need to be attracted to them.
Me specifically, I need to be attracted to you.
Right. No. However, I am able to step outside of myself and identify that there are people who don't necessarily need the person to be physically attractive, as long as the other things are attractive.
Yes, I agree.
Right? As long as they're emotionally attractive, as long as they're mentally attractive, as long as they're spiritually attracted to these people, to them it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which I respect, and to me, also kind of shows that it's almost like a deeper love.
Yeah.
It's almost a deeper love because then it's like if the person gets sick, if they get cancer, or they get ALS or something.
Yeah.
You know the person's, since you know who that person is, that because they aren't physically attractive anymore, it's not a piece missing.
Yeah, it's like, no, I still got your back. I don't love you because you look good.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
you because I love you.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, not to say that, you know, the girls I talk to are super shallow in that.
No, but it makes sense.
But
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, no, I know, but that it's not that they're super shallow and they wouldn't stay by their man because of it. But it's just that, you know, if I'm sick, hopefully, you know, my girl, not hopefully, I know she will, but like, you know, my girl will stand by my side no matter what I look like.
Yeah.
Just because of whatever I got.
Mm-hmm.
You know, despite whatever I got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it was an interesting concept we were talking about. But yeah, it was it's just, I love the difference between the men and women perspective. Where even my girl's sister, where she was like, I asked her, I was like, and she's more like tomboyish, right? She's more tomboyish, where she whenever I talk to her about like guy stuff, she usually understands.
Dykeman, bro.
Facepalm.
But usually, yeah, bro. Yeah, that place in New York is crazy. But she's tomboy, and so she usually understands what I'm talking about for the most part. And so when I brought it up to her, even she was like, I don't know. I guess I would like put it off like a couple months, like see how it feels, because this is your first time figuring out. Like this is the first time you're hearing essentially that your partner doesn't find you physically attractive.
Okay.
So she was like, I would put it off for about 2 months, just to see if I'm okay with it. But if I'm not okay with it after 2 months, then I would have to cut it off. And I was like,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right, cool, I guess. Like, so, like, even like the difference between that is of a male and a woman perspective. Because y'all are the first two dudes I've talked to about this. I was saving especially for the podcast, because my opinion was the same. Where I was like, I don't care if you don't find me attractive, like physically attractive.
I'm still gonna do my thing.
I know I'm sexually attractive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got that sex appeal. I know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I carry myself with a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? And like, that was.
It's just funny hearing.
What? That I got sex appeal.
Some persons say about themselves that I have sex appeal.
I've been told.
Bro, could you imagine? No, I'm not saying that anybody likes it. Could you imagine you walking down the street, you just hear a nigga go, yeah, I got sex appeal. You're like, virgin. Show needy ass up. Fucking inside. Go home. Go on your home.
That's true. If it was on a podcast, I wouldn't say it though. If I was like on the street, like, yeah, girl, no, I got sex appeal.
But let me say this, because I like this take, right? Because we're looking at it from a male perspective. Switch the roles.
That's yeah.
Like, switch the way Maya was looking at it.
Right.
Your sister.
Right.
Switch it from where if a guy did that to a girl, think of how society would look at that. Because I feel like society looks at that as wrong if a guy does that to a girl.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
But that's 100%. That's the whole thing. Is with every girl that I talk to, is that it's almost unacceptable that their significant other can't find them physically attractive. It's almost unacceptable.
That's crazy.
And that is very interesting, because for dudes, we are kind of used to where if a girl doesn't find you attractive, there are other things that you can attract her with.
Comedy. That's the number one thing.
100%.
Hey, yo, for all my dudes out there, if you feel like you're not attractive,
you better get funny.
Just get funny, bro. Watch a lot of comedy.
I'm just saying, bro, you can only be handicapped in one way.
Exactly, bro.
If you're not attractive, you better be funny.
Practice with your ugly friends. Make jokes around that. And then when they laugh at you, you know it's authentic because they're ugly too.
No, bro, that's why you gotta go into beautiful people, because if they don't like you, they will not laugh. because they are too beautiful to waste their time.
You know what? That's actually a thing. I was talking to somebody about it, because he was saying, how do you have confidence to like talk to girls? I said, what do you mean? He said, I never have. I said, okay, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go down the street, and I just want you to smile. He was like, that's it. I was like, it's that simple. I was like, if you cannot smile in front of strangers, how are you supposed to have a conversation with them?
Don't smile, because you might get the cops called on you, especially if you got a bad smile.
No, if you have a bad smile,
That's what I'm saying.
That's,
you always gotta think about what if the dude got a bad smile, because then it's just creepy.
No, he's a pretty good looking dude. He just got no confidence.
You know what? I feel that. I knew pretty good looking dudes who had no confidence.
Me?
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Nah, I'm saying me.
Oh.
That was me.
That was you?
That was me.
And not really. Cause you still talk to girls.
That was what was weird, right? I had no confidence, but I always carried myself like I had confidence.
Yeah, that was like you still talk like that was I was never worried. I was never worried about you. Anyway.
Nobody should be worried about me.
But like yeah, I was never worried about you anyway. But like I know guys who Here's my thing. You know what?
We're getting into it.
Yeah, here's my thing.
Okay.
Right? I hate when dudes do this, right? It is a good thing when you look at your significant other or not even significant, potential whatever crush,
right, as
royalty. That's a good thing.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It is a good thing when you do that. However, it is a bad thing when you look at that person as royalty from the perspective of a peasant.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
I'm about to explain.
Oh, simp.
Not yeah, but
so it's like they're so much higher than you. They're like a different status.
Exactly. Okay, when you look at somebody, when you look at that potential crush or that person as royalty, but from the perspective of a peasant, then they feel untouchable. They feel out of your league. They feel unattainable, and you feel like you're almost like they're an idol. They're like this god that you pray to.
Oh God.
And that's crap. That's so stupid. I look at my significant other as royalty. Right. However, I look at her as royalty from the perspective of royalty.
Yeah.
We're even. I respect you because on the basis that you are royalty. And royals have respect for other royals.
Yeah.
However, I do not look at you as above me. I do not look at you as I don't look at you as below me either. I respect you. However, I respect myself. So if you don't want this, then I'll move on. There's other royals.
I'll keep it pushing.
There's other gems. I'm chilling with that. I'm fine with that.
Something that I was once told, or that I heard, shall I say, was that she's not yours. It's just your turn.
Woo! Oh damn! Oh.
And it's like, yeah, that's a fact, nigga. She's not yours. It's just your turn.
Ooh.
So you gotta either keep it or keep it pushing.
Damn.
So it's like, if you fuck up, keep it pushing.
Ooh.
Next one's gonna be your turn.
Ah, that hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That hit a little bit deep.
Oh, that was a fire one, bro. When I heard that, I was like, that's what's up. Preach.
That is a fire one. Yeah, that hit deep.
I help all the young boys out.
Bro, but that's always something that bothers me when I see dudes, not even just dudes, I see girls do it too, when they put the potential crush on a pedestal. That annoys me.
It's not. It looks desperate when a guy does it, but it looks creepy when a girl does it. That's just me. That's my opinion.
Okay.
It looks really desperate when a guy does it, but
right.
It looks especially creepy when a girl does it. Because for me, it's, at least, once again, my experience and perspective and thought process.
Right.
It's always easier for a girl to get with a guy than it is for a guy to get with a girl.
I agree with that.
Right? Just like guys don't choose who they date, but they choose who they marry. Right. Girls don't choose who they marry, but they choose who they date. It's so much easier for a girl to get a guy than it is for a guy to get a girl.
Right.
But as soon as we get one, we can keep it, if we're good enough. Or if we're, not idiots and not selfish and not immature.
Right. But even those dudes somehow keep girls. We're not gonna get into that yet. We don't gonna get into that. But yeah,
it's just damaged goods like other damaged goods. You know what I mean? That's all it is.
Yo, calling people damaged goods is hilarious.
damaged goods, bro.
Yo, calling people damaged goods is hilarious.
I'm not I'm not gonna, be fake on the pod.
Nah, go ahead, do your thing, brother.
I'm gonna let them know. I think there's a lot of pussy chasers and a lot of penis chasers out there.
A lot of. Wait, why you call it pussy chaser but didn't say dick chaser? Why you
Because
say
I wanted to
penis
keep
chaser?
it with the. I wanted to keep it with the P. That's why.
Oh, okay, got it. Understood. A lot of pussy and penis chasers.
Yeah, it's like. But when you're on that road, you realize there's some point where it's like, dang, I don't even have like class or dang, what's the word that I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
When oh Jesus, like you like a certain type of person.
Right.
What's that called?
When you like a certain type of person?
Yeah. Preferences. Yeah, it's like you lose your preferences.
Bro, I had no idea what you were going for.
You get like super desensitized.
Right.
Like once you keep chasing and you experience it like too many times, you get desensitized to it, and then your preferences go out the window. You start to lose your values.
Yeah.
It's like anything. It's like everything is beautiful. The first time you had chicken or steak, it was the most amazing thing ever.
Nice to be stereotypically black. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just saying. I'm going to
First time you had chicken, haha. Did you get watermelon too, Negro?
Or the first time you hit like a jumper on somebody in basketball.
Jesus Christ, he's going further. Jesus Christ.
The first time you had some orange soda.
I hate this thing, bro.
First time you had some of that chicken sandwich, you know what I mean? It was just, oof. It was amazing.
I hate this.
Nothing in that moment was better.
I hate this thing.
Right,
so
but then you keep having it every single day. And it's just,
and then
it's normal now. It's not the same thing.
Yeah. But that's
Same thing with the chases.
That is one thing that I am proud of myself is that my preferences never, and we don't gotta go super deep into my preferences never discriminated amongst race or culture.
That's good.
Right? It was never anything like that. Where it was just like, I prefer if she has these values and she's also appealing to my eye. Right. However, I was able to identify that every culture had bad girls.
Oh yeah.
Every single one.
Every culture does have
every single one has some baddies. Some
beauties.
And I just happened to fall on who I fell with. You know what I'm saying?
The Latin.
A Latin baddie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love Hispanic girls.
Oh, God bless them.
I love Hispanic women. Bro.
I won't say anything more than that because I am committed. Hey, yo, baby, I know you listening. So,
that's what I was just about to say. I know she's listening.
I know you're listening, and so I just want to let you know that I rep us.
Rep us.
Rip us. Anyway, yeah.
This nigga funny.
Oh man.
He said I'm a fan. He said I'm a committed man.
I am committed.
On and off the pod.
Yeah, for me, because here's my thing, right? I don't like. I don't understand why people cheat. Like I don't understand because I've never done it.
I get it.
But like, I was gonna say that I guess empathize.
I get it. I just never do it.
But that doesn't make it an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like I can just because I can empathize with that you do it doesn't mean that it makes it excusable, and it doesn't make it right.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? Like, a guy doesn't have to. It's not because there is some misconception that guys almost have no choice but to cheat.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry.
That's the thing.
Hold up.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh?
That guys have some people have a belief that guys have no choice but to, like, it's like almost like ingrained in their DNA. That,
I heard that. I heard Charlamagne say some shit like that before.
Oh, have you?
Where he used some excuse about him cheating.
Honestly, because that's funny because he's actually switched up on that a lot. Where he was like I haven't cheated since 2016 or something like that.
Yeah, this was like shortly after he stopped cheating, where I heard his point of view, where he was saying like, like honestly, sometimes you should at least give him a pass the first couple of times. He said it's real hard for us to not cheat. I was like, what?
It's really not. It's just you kind of don't do it.
Yeah.
Well, but then that kind of goes into like you open the door and it kind of stays open. Like if you do it once, then it's harder not to.
That's the problem. Is you do it that one time and you realize it's something that feels good and it shouldn't, and that's why you want it again.
Exactly.
It's that rush.
Exactly. So like I said, I can empathize. don't think it's a necessary thing. People don't have to. And I think that's the biggest thing is some men feel like monogamy is
This is stupid.
not even stupid. They think it's like against our genetic makeup.
I've heard some things like that where it's like we're not meant to be held down by one person.
Right.
And you're gonna hear that a lot, and with you're Jamaican, so you hear it a lot.
I am Jamaican, and
one woman can't hold her ass down.
Bro. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story. We went to a funeral.
Oh, it's always at funerals.
Well,
when the family gets together.
Bro, that's a fact. But we went to a funeral for one of my uncles or cousins. I don't remember.
R.I.P.
Yeah, R.I.P. to whoever died. And we're there, and obviously people are mourning, and his wife is there, and his kids are there, and everyone's mourning, and it's sad. But however, people try to liven it up by telling good stories about the person, things like that. Then all of a sudden, two people walking, a young man and a young woman, and everyone's like, "Oh, I don't recognize that person. I wonder, how we're related to them." And everybody's looking around. We're like, "Oh, who could they be?" Turns out,
Oh boy.
they were my uncle's long lost kids. That he got another woman pregnant without his wife knowing.
That's how you do it. If you're gonna have kids without your wife knowing, that's how you do it.
He got this woman pregnant without his wife knowing, and he apparently he had known about them for years and just never introduced them to his family. Bro.
That's a smart man. He was playing chess while everybody played checkers.
Bro. My aunt, bro, she was
probably balling.
Bro, she didn't know how to take it. She didn't know whether to be mad
How do you take that?
Or sad or
that's
or like how do you take that? And
that must hurt. That kind of betrayal.
Like and that's the thing, right? It's like
I'm glad I experienced being cheated on in like small petty ass little middle school, high school relationships. Cuz like I would never want to experience that in a marriage.
Yeah, but that's exactly my thing. Where it's like people like when you cheat, it's like it's only for a selfish reason. It's never there is no world where cheating. You're like, oh, I did this for you. You know what I'm saying? like I did it for us. Like
maybe that's exactly why people cheat. Maybe. Mind you, that keyword.
Because
it's like I want to do something for me. When was the last time I got to be with somebody I wanted to be with for just solely pleasurable reasons?
Yeah, but that's the thing is that when you do that,
but people who think like that shouldn't be relationships.
That's a fact. But when you do that, but that's the thing is people. There's a lot of people who are in relationships that were never ready for a relationship.
Oh yeah.
They were never ready. They were never ready to be in a relationship. But when you do that and it gets found out, you cause the other person such an immense amount of pain.
Yeah.
On so many different levels, where they think about, even if it's just
why wasn't I enough?
Even if it just for a second, they think, why wasn't I enough?
Yeah.
Why am I not worthy? Why? What made him go to this? Was it something that I did?
Yeah.
Even if for a second and they snap out of it, that's too long.
That's a long because that does a lot of damage to someone mentally.
It does. Bro, not even
fucks up their self-esteem.
Bro, to men it go. Bro, men get cheated on too. We gotta be honest.
I just said I got cheated on.
Exactly. Well, women. But that's the thing is people focus on the men getting cheated, but people don't talk about women.
Women get cheated.
It's just that women don't get caught.
No, I don't think it's not that women get caught. I don't think that's not the case at all.
Look up. I'm pretty sure they did a study on men and women cheating.
Let me ask this question. Do you think men cheat for the physical attraction, or do they cheat with emotions? Or do women cheat for physical attraction?
Physical.
Or do they cheat for the emotional?
I think it's
Here's the thing.
I think cheating is more of a physical thing, Or, you know, they probably just was caught up in the moment.
I heard there was a woman who said this. I heard about it, where she said, when a man cheats, he can still be in love with the main girl. When a woman cheats, she's moved on to the new dude.
Oh,
that's what I've heard.
So
I don't.
Crazy.
Listen, I don't know, because I've never done it.
So
and I don't.
God damn, this is a big ass number. 20% of men cheat.
Okay.
And 13% of women cheat, according to the U.S. General Social Survey.
Listen, those numbers aren't that far apart. Yeah. They're really not. 20%. That's a 7% difference.
Yeah. But 7% with the population. That's a huge difference.
No, I know. But
still, they're both large numbers.
I know number wise.
They're still both large numbers.
13% of the women of a women population and 20% of men population cheat. That's still very large numbers.
Yeah, that's like 20 million.
Yeah,
at least.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I feel like it is. Do women cheat less? Apparently, yes. But however, they also, I feel like, get caught less.
So, 67% of male cheaters reported to be cheating on their spouses more than once, while 53.5% for women. And then the next statistic is, of those, 21.5% of men were suspected of cheating, while 40% of women were suspected of cheating. So what does that tell you? Men are better liars.
Wait, read this last statistic one more time. It took me my brain a little bit to process.
So, of those, of the individuals who had cheated more than once, 67% being the men, and 53% being the women, 21% of the men were suspected of cheating, while 40% of those women were suspected of cheating.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. And cheaters who got caught, 39% of men, while 48% were women that got caught. So that just tells me women are not as good liars.
I don't.
Or that they just don't care anymore and they really have moved on, like your friend suggested.
She was not my friend.
Or whoever this person was. Yeah. I don't know.
I just heard it from a woman.
Okay.
I have no relations to her.
I remember I looked though, how often do Cuban men cheat? Because, I'm Cuban. Yeah. I was so hurt by I saw that number.
Yeah. I don't even want to know Jamaican men. I don't even.
Oh my God.
Don't want to know the number. You don't have to look it up. I'm good.
Yo, son, there's an article, bro. The article says 8 things you need to know before dating a Cuban poppy and ruining your life. That's the title.
How not to travel like a basic bitch.com. Nigga, what website
is this is hilarious. Oh, this might be my new favorite news article.
Oh my God, bro. You know what? Look up Jamaican man.
Look up Jamaican. Oof.
I'm terrified of the number. But here's the thing. I come from a proud line where my grandfather never cheated and my father never cheated. I actually come from I'm scared.
Yo, wait. I'm sorry. Hold up. So, the website is lifeofjamaican.com, right? Just think about that.
Right.
The name of the article is a scientific analysis of the reason Jamaican men cheat.
The reason? There's a scientific reason?
Yeah, that's funny, bro. That is hilarious.
I have never heard there was a scientific.
What the?
Okay, give me I need to know the scientific reason.
I'm about to go to DuckDuckGo and try and see if I can find these answers. Oh, that's a great song. You know, when we get in the car, I'm going to play this song. It's one of my favorite songs. Christopher Martin, Cheater's Prayer.
No, I'm good.
Oh, Lord, don't let me cheat on my girl.
I know
that's my song.
I know the song.
All right. Let's try to go into some weird sciencey shit here. Oh, my God. So how do you prevent your partner from cheating?
How do you prevent your partner from cheating?
Yeah, this is still with the Jamaican article.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me how do you prevent?
Want me to read this real quick?
Well, yes. Yeah.
Well, that's a tough one, but I think I have a simpler answer. I'm sure you will disagree with. What? Wait.
Okay.
But if your partner is a cheater and that's his intention, there isn't much you can do to stop him. My solution is this. You should figure out what you want and make a decision to face the consequences. If you meet your partner and become involved with him, knowing he was initially with someone else, be prepared. He will cheat on you too. If you want a macho guy, that's all the ladies are drooling for. A guy. Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. Why are they coming after macho guys? It's such a bad stereotype on.
No, I'm not trying to be macho. I want to be man.
No, I hate that. Like when people talk shit about gym rats or people who exercise, I'm like, yo, when did it?
Well, all they said was macho.
No, I'm changing into a different subject since it's similar with this whole macho shit.
Go ahead.
When people talk about, oh, you're just one of those buff heads who only works out. I'm like, bitch, what's so bad about me caring for my health? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Those buff heads. I've never heard anyone say a buff head.
Bro.
What is it?
I be hearing fat people say that, though. Like, I got no problems with fat people. I love fat people.
Except
I hate fat people who fit shame, though. I'm like, fuck you. I hope you freaking get your toe amputated. Oh. Fat fucker.
That's just diabetes. Wow. That's crazy.
I hope when you fall down, you slip on your oil.
What?
You slip on your oil like lard?
Yeah. Because their sweat is olive oil.
Ugh.
They cook with that shit.
It's peanut oil, dude. Get it straight.
That's exactly what they do. Is they walk from their bedroom to the kitchen, they get the pan out, and they just start dripping.
That's disgusting. Wow. That's the most disgusting visual I can think of. That is the worst.
But no, I love fat people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're honest. Honestly,
are they?
But between fit people and fat people are just way more honest in my experience. My short 21-year, very finite experience. Fat people have been more honest with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's because there's like they've experienced a part of life most people haven't. Like, you know, that whole fat shaming thing and them having to deal with accepting themselves and loving themselves and being honest with themselves. So it's easier for them to be honest with people.
I don't know. I knew a lot of fat liars.
Well, I know one, but he's pretty cool.
I guess. I guess. Anyway, so what's the scientific reason why Jamaican men cheat? What's the sign? I need to know.
When you were speaking, I was like going in and out of it. It's not. There's no actual reason.
There's no genetic thing of why a Jamaican man would cheat. No,
that's just. It's just some sad little lady who got her feelings hurt by a Jamaican man.
Listen, you come to the island. I don't know what you expect.
Here's the thing, right? Is people need to remember this. Human beings, we're horny, and we want to do what we want. Mm-hmm. So it's like if I don't have a specific reason, or whether it be religious beliefs or morals, values, or your parents brainwashing, I don't care what you want to call it.
Right.
But if there's nothing stopping you from fucking, you're gonna fuck. When and who you want. Men have a lot of testosterone. Women have estrogen. People are horny.
That's a fact.
Men cheat and women cheat.
Yeah.
There's no blanket statement of who cheats more. Remember, this information is still taken from like a select survey. Motherfuckers still don't get caught.
That is true. That is true. It be true. It be true.
I'm really trying to find out though if there really is a number that they can figure out for men, for Jamaican men. But
bro, I'm scared it'll be like 91%.
Nah, I think it'd be more like 82.
That's very high. That's still very high.
Oh my God. Jesus. For Cubans, it said over 90% of Cuban men admitted to have cheated at least once. 90%, bro. I've never cheated, thank God. Because I'll be like, damn, that's me.
I hope you know the listeners don't believe you.
Why wouldn't they believe me?
They don't believe you. Because you're Cuban.
Because I'm Cuban?
Yeah.
I'm Cuban and Greek, so.
You think that saves you?
No. All the Greeks do is have sex.
Exactly. And sometimes with people, they shouldn't.
I don't even have sex. I just be chilling.
You be chilling.
Just be chilling.
Hey man, good for you, I guess. I don't be having sex.
You're a virgin, right?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I don't want to.
It's not something I plan on keeping. Once I get married, it's over.
I don't care. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about it one day.
One day? No, it's fine.
I mean, I don't know. Because to me, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not.
It's
overrated. Sex outside of marriage is overrated. It really is.
Talk about that.
It's so overrated. I was sexually frustrated, and I just did it just to do it. Mm-hmm. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's not even like I was bad, because, I was a weird nerd. It's like I was always fascinated by the human body anyway.
We don't gotta go into that part.
No, I'm gonna go into it.
Okay.
It's my podcast. I don't care.
Oh.
But
you know what's crazy? I'm gonna have to listen to this back.
He's gonna have to listen to it. He's like, why did I let him finish?
Over and over again. Go ahead.
But no, it's definitely overrated. Like,
why is it overrated?
It's because you can tell that there's just more to it. Like when you're having sex, you're like, this is it. There's something missing, and it's that emotional connection. When like you do it with somebody you really love.
Right. There's
that missing, and you can feel it the whole time. You're like, damn, I don't even want to do this, but I'm gonna do this. I'm finishing. I started this race. There's no way I'm not gonna see it to the end. I got myself here. I'm gonna enjoy it.
I'm finishing. I'm busted.
I'm sorry. There's no way I'm gonna start something and not finish. My mom always taught me.
Don't bring your mama into this,
you
nigga.
Finish.
You dirty monkey.
You finish.
You dirty monkey. You brought your mom into this?
Dirty monkey. That's racist.
Okay.
Actually, that wouldn't get us canceled. It's not racist
enough. Nigga,
I'm
black.
It's not racist enough.
No, I have to be racist about other people.
You know what? I'm going to say it in the winter, and I'm going to not speak for like a whole week so that my voice is like a little bit high-pitched, I guess. Or like a month. How long should I wait?
I feel like if you don't speak, your voice probably get more gravelly.
Well, I got to make my voice real high-pitched, and then I'm going to...
Suck up helium?
Suck up helium. We could do that, and then I'll say some racist shit during the winter so I look really white. They'd be like, oh my god, this white boy just said this.
Bro, here's the thing.
Oh my god! Cancel those idiots.
Idiots?
Yeah, it's stuck in my head, bro. I can't get it out of my head.
Idiots?
Yeah.
My god, man.
I haven't seen that show in a long time, honestly.
You want to explain what show you're talking about?
Supernatural.
Ah, Supernatural.
Supernatural. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good until it wasn't. Until it wasn't. And I was just like...
Jared Padalecki just overacts. He overacts.
I forgot that nigga's name.
Yeah. Jensen Ackles is gonna voice act the new Batman animated film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard about
that. Cool dude.
Oh, nigga. Speaking of action niggas.
Action.
Did you see, because we were talking about, what was that movie? The trailer for Nobody?
Yeah, right? Bro, that's a fire trailer.
I saw the trailer. My dad saw it. He really liked it.
Yeah, I want to go watch it.
Yeah, but however, I saw another trailer by, was it Guy Ritchie and Jason Statham called Wrath of Man.
I've seen that one too.
That looked good.
Yeah, they look pretty fire. When does that one come out, actually? I'm going to check the AMC right now.
I don't remember, but that looked good.
I can't remember the last time I went to a movie theater.
I mean...
Yeah, same.
I mean, yeah.
I really can't.
Yeah,
Did you see Godzilla vs. Kong?
Yeah, at my house.
Beat that fucking monkey up.
Nigga, he mollywopped that.
Yeah, I was so upset because motherfuckers, like, before the movie came out, they
like,
King Kong's gonna win. I was like, how the fuck is this giant-ass ape supposed to beat this dragon who breathes fire?
Nigga,
this motherfucker is made of fur. How's he fighting fire?
This little ooh-ah nigga.
So upset.
This little ooh-ah nigga got nothing but hands. This nigga got atomic breath.
Look here.
Yeah.
King Kong is Kevin Hart, and Godzilla is Uncle Richie Jr. The nigga said, say it with your chest. I'm that nigga. Say it with your chest. King Kong ding dong. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yo, you know what's crazy? It was funny when King Kong was in Hong Kong, because that was hilarious. I was like, King Kong, Hong Kong. King Kong.
King Kong, Hong Kong.
King Kong, Hong Kong. King Kong, Hong Kong.
King Kong, Hong Kong, Rong Fong.
King Kong. It was just funny to say over and over. But that movie was so.
That movie was fire in the sense that I was entertained.
It was fire in the sense that the monster fights were dope. But the people are ass.
Everything else was fucking retarded.
Yo,
the storyline with the kids. With the kids, bro. I was like, fuck out my face.
Who cares? I do not care.
These little ass kids out my face.
Listen, I think Millie Bobby Brown is a good actor.
I don't give a fuck. If it's not Shia LaBeouf with some robots, I don't want to see it. I want Shia LaBeouf back, man.
Yeah, niggas going to do Peanut Butter Falcon.
What? What does that mean?
He did a movie called Peanut Butter Falcon.
Peanut Butter Falcon?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's him with it's him. He's acting with a dude who had what is it, autism or Down syndrome or something like that. I don't remember exactly which one it was. And they go on like this journey where I think the guy with Down syndrome wants to be like a wrestler, like a WWE wrestler. Okay. And his name was Peanut Butter. His name was Peanut Butter Falcon.
Is this based on a true story, or is it just like a cool concept?
I don't know. It was. The movie came out maybe like a year or two ago.
Okay. But yeah, back
to I wanted to see it, but I didn't. I want to see Honey. I haven't seen Honey Boy yet.
I haven't seen Honey Boy either. It's on Amazon, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah. Speaking of Amazon,
I've been lacking with my my movies.
Yo, speaking of Amazon, nigga, what was it?
What happened?
Invincible? Did you?
Hell yeah,
nigga,
I watched that.
That
shit is fire. I be watching while I be laying down about to take a nap.
But that first episode, my God.
I didn't see that shit coming. You were over my house. You introduced me to it.
Yeah, because I'm a good friend.
He's a good friend.
I'm a good friend. That's why. Because I'll be showing. I'm like, yo, I think this dude would like that. I'm gonna show him. You know what I'm saying? Like the end of that. Did you watch the fourth episode? The newest one?
The fourth episode, yeah.
Shoot. When they sent that nigga to hell, I was like, God.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, but that's all y'all gonna get. So if you've watched, if you haven't watched
Invincible,
it's a good show. You should watch that. It got
You ain't doing shit. It's quarantine still.
That's facts. Unless you in Florida where they open, or Georgia, which they're.
Hey man, do yourself a favor. Watch some anime. It's not as bad as you think. It's not nerdy. It's not childish. Just watch some fucking anime. You just haven't found the right one. That's it.
That's a fact, bro. Yes, I meant to be telling y'all niggas. Me and my girl, we started watching Naruto, bro.
Word! You got her on Naruto? Hey, yo,
come on, son.
This is an accomplishment.
Come on, son. I finally got her to start watching Naruto, and we watched, I think, the first 7 episodes.
Okay, what she think?
And she was like, actually, this is pretty good.
Exactly.
I was like, let's go! Let's go! Because before, I would show her, like, the...
One for the nerds.
I would show her, like, the romance one, because I think...
geeks.
You know, I think she liked that or whatever. And then we were just sitting there scrolling through Netflix, and then we saw Naruto. She was like, you know what? Let's try it. It wasn't even my idea. It was hers.
Wow.
It wasn't even mine.
It
wasn't even mine. She was like, you know, let's try it. Let's watch it. I was like, are you sure? And she was she was like, yeah, why not? I
wouldn't ask, are you sure? She could have said, nah, never mind.
Nah, nigga, I always like my girl being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I always ask her if she's sure.
Good man.
Yeah, but like, she was like, yeah, I'm sure. I was like, fantastic. Here we go. And so we started watching. We watched the first. We literally finished right before the Zabuza arc. Not right before, but they're like heading towards the village.
Towards the village, okay.
So yeah, right before the Zabuza arc.
The mist.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, bro, I'm super excited because bro, when it become date night again, we gonna start the Zabuza arc. Let's go.
Hey, good for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm happy for me.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. From one nerd to another, I'm happy for you.
I'm happy. I hope y'all get with girls who are willing to watch nerd
Yo,
stuff.
that ass motherfuckers be like amazed when they find out I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
I'll be like, why? Nerds look like everybody, bro. What you expect? I wear glasses too, man.
You know what's crazy? Is like people be afraid of me just because I'm a big black man.
Because you're black.
However,
I'm not afraid of big white dudes.
I'm terrified of white boys.
What?
Terrified. Them niggas are the most violent niggas on earth. Of a young white dude.
I'm scared of a young black boy with a gun. Because he has nothing to prove, but he feels like he has everything to prove.
Nigga, I have no street cred. I'm not afraid of him.
Nah, I'm afraid of him because that's exactly why he's like, man, I don't give a fuck if you have no street cred. I gotta get my street cred. I gotta kill some motherfucker.
Yeah, but you gotta kill someone who has street cred so you can gain that street cred.
Nah, I know niggas who kill people who ain't got no street cred, who are nobody. They just get rid of you.
I mean, niggas used to fight me back in the day for street cred. I was like, I'm not, but they would never.
That's different.
That was different.
Niggas didn't fight me for street cred. Niggas fought me because
they hated you.
Assholes.
They hated you because you were an asshole.
No, we had so many bullies in my school, bro.
You were one of them.
I became a bully after fighting all of the bullies, and I realized
you became the thing you hated.
Yeah.
You either die a hero, live long enough to become a villain.
Because here's the thing, right? Is I like to be left alone, but I love hanging out with people.
I want you to explain the paradox of what you just said.
I know I'm a little weird.
He said
a little?
He said yeah. he said I want to be left alone. However, I like hanging out with people.
I do. It's weird. It's weird for me to even deal with. Well, and even saying it sounds stupid, but I know it's true for me.
They do sound stupid.
But so in school, I would get into a fight almost every day, and I'm like, I'm just tired of this shit. What I gotta do? I just gotta fuck with some dude I don't like. I bet these niggas will leave me alone. I should be left alone, bro. I just want to get my French fries and my chicken wings after school.
You think the homeless dude cares about middle school street cred?
You know what's crazy? I still took that same route home every day afterwards. I said, this homeless nigga I don't give a fuck, bro. You ain't messing up my life.
Yeah, this nigga stabbed you. He said, I don't care. You're not messing up my life. That's hilarious.
I don't know what it is. It's like I guess you could say it's some nonchalance, but it's really, I just don't. I'm not afraid. It's like, if you're going to kill me, then it's my time to go.
All right, nigga, die.
I said, if you're going to kill me, nigga, you going to kill me?
Not on the podcast.
I'm not killing myself.
Not on the podcast.
Not on the podcast. Unless.
My family would fuck you up.
I would, bro, all
He said I would disappear, what?
No, all the money from the content you would make for the podcast, I would send to them. I think your mom will be fine. I think your mom will be fine with it.
I think my mom would kill you.
I think your mom will be fine with it.
You don't mess with an angry woman's child.
I wouldn't. I would never.
Taking a cub away from a bear.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't mess with your mom just because I respect her.
I wouldn't mess with my mom because she's scary.
It has nothing to do with you at all, actually. It has everything to do with
my mom.
Honestly, I just love your mother. Your mother's great.
I love my mom.
I'm glad. What's that like?
It's pretty awesome, man. I talk to my mom all the time.
Oh, man.
It's fantastic.
Oh, you talk to your mom all the time?
You should try it.
I should try it? I have. I get no response.
You get it? It's my birthday today, Mom.
Yo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I hit a little bit deep. Oh, damn. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Once you started, I was like, I'm going to do one.
Bro, you know what's crazy, bro? Mother's Day coming up, too. Bro. You know what's crazy? Wait.
Yeah, he said this is the first year I don't got to spend no money.
Bro, that was literally my first thought. My first thought was, I'm saving a lot of money this year on Mother's Day.
Nigga, I knew it because I'm a nigga too. So as soon as you said that, that's what I thought.
It's in May.
Mother's Day's in May, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know when. Now I don't need to know when.
He said, "No, I need to know."
I don't need to know.
Not until you have a kid.
Huh?
Not until you have a kid.
Yeah, and then when they're like 1 year old, you gotta pretend like they gave the gift to mom.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, look what little Junior did." It was like, no, he didn't.
You know damn well he didn't do
I spent the money.
This motherfucker ain't got no job. He ain't bust his ass out there in the heat.
You think this card from CVS he bought with what money?
With what money?
Fuck was he telling the attendants? Google Gaga, bitch?
I'm the one who bought this shit.
He said, now give me the affection and affirmation that I need. Affirmation. That was dumb. I don't know where that came from.
Affirmative.
I meant to say affirmation, but it didn't come out right. I went straight to affirmation.
This nigga said, give me the affirmation.
Nah, I meant affirmation.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. You're the Google Gaga bitch.
Google Gaga, bitch. Yo, I think about this a lot. You seen Son of the Mask, right? I think about this
unfortunately,
a lot.
yeah.
I think about where if my girl is gone, my wife, and I'm with my kid, and I go, say dad, and this motherfucker look me dead in my eye and go, mother, I promise you.
You killing it?
Hand on the Bible.
Oh no.
I gotta put on the Bible app real fast. Hold up, wait. Give me a sec, wait. Bible app. Put your hand on the Bible app.
Well, let's actually go to the word. There we go.
I am in Genesis. All right.
Crucifix in my left hand. Bible on top of it.
Okay.
I'm fucking up that kid. Yo, some fucking 2-month-old looks at me and I go, say dad. He go, mother. I'm whooping the shit out of that demon. Fuck out my face. I don't give a fuck if you do and don't believe in that. You tell me some kid look at you 2 months old, go, mother. What the hell you gonna do?
Oh my.
Throwing that nigga out like a doll, straight out my window.
Oh my god.
2 stories down.
Oh my god. This nigga is different. This nigga is different. I agree.
Wow.
This nigga is different.
He said, I agree.
This nigga is different. Wow.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck to do with that. That nigga was such a pussy ass simp. He sat there, he was like, okay.
He's a pussy ass simp for loving his son. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. That's not his son. That's the devil.
That's a fact. That's the son of the mask.
That nigga looked you in the eye. He bitched you. This 2-month-old
He did.
bitch 30 years of life experience by saying mother.
Yeah.
Mother.
Yeah. Yeah. You can never get that back. That manhood will always be gone.
From that day forward, anytime you apply to a job and for sexual orientation, you have to put woman.
Wow.
Is this what we get canceled for?
Maybe. Possibly.
Nah, it's not good enough.
Nah, you're right. This will come back up 10 years later.
10 years from now.
Yeah, 10
Some
years
bitch ass made motherfucker gonna be like, oh my god, they're homophobic or blah blah blah. They're gonna say some shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I ain't scared of gay people.
I don't think homo. Is it you're scared of it? No, it is phobia. I'm stupid.
I mean, phobia.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of them.
No, I'm not scared of them. I don't mind gay people.
I don't mind.
No, I'm serious. The only thing I got a problem with, it's not even like whether you're gay or straight. It's like, just don't force sexuality on me. I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable when people force anything on me. I don't give a fuck if it's your sexual preference or your job. You know, just don't force shit on me.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, I'm not gonna give a fuck what you do. That's your life, nigga. You don't pay my bills.
You should tell that story of when you know who told you when he was gay.
Oh, okay, bet. I'll do that shit. I don't give a fuck. So
I ain't got nothing else to talk about.
We've had a conversation about our pursuit before. So for all you listeners, this is an annual thing where every year this retreat happens. Mm-hmm. And in one of these retreats, I was with a friend of Gangrene's at the time. And all of the students were loading up to go on the buses, preparing to go home. Mm-hmm. So I'm just having a good old game of ping pong, you know, helping cleaning everything up with him. Mm-hmm. And it's just him and I in this large room by ourselves playing ping pong. Mm-hmm. Mind you, we're not very close friends or even acquaintances at this time. It's
How old were you at this point?
At this point, this was 2016, so I was 16.
That must be nice.
And we're not very close. He's just a friend of a friend.
Right.
He looks at me. He goes, you know, I've got this thing I've been dealing with for some time now. And I'm like, hey, bro, it's okay. Everybody goes through things. You know, I'm always here for you. Blah, blah. You know, very polite things to say.
You know, very basic things.
Very basic things that you say to a human being.
I wouldn't.
And I'm like blocking him out. I'm just trying to play a game of ping pong because I love table tennis. Because, you know, I'm ass at real tennis. But I'm pretty decent at table tennis against anybody under the age of, like, you know, 12. What? So we're playing, and he looks at me in the eye, and he goes, yeah, you know, it's been a little difficult, you know, the fact that I'm gay and everything. I just don't know what to, and as soon as he said gay and everything, I didn't know how to receive the information.
I mean, you were 16.
Like, it was the first time someone had ever told me that they were gay. I froze. Like, the ball was coming towards me. He had already hit it. It was coming in my direction. My right hand extended. It's cocked back, ready to go and hit the ball. He said, I'm gay. My hand dropped. I said, what? What'd you say? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention there. Like, you know, I just lost everything for a second there. I entered a different dimension. I thought I heard you say you were gay.
He was like, I did.
He said, oh, no, yeah, bro, I am gay. Something, blah, blah, blah. And after that, I heard, I don't know what he said. My brain was just trying to process everything. It was like, why is he telling me this? We're not friends. I'm confused. What is he trying to tell me? Should I leave?
This is why I don't talk to nobody.
No, but I like gay people as people.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't see the whole. This is a problem I have, not even just with Christians, but people in general. Mm-hmm. I could get it if they were harming children, if they were, you know, let's say a large percent of them, like we just read with cheating men or blah, blah. Like you're seeing these large percentages. If we could equate that to gay relationships increasing, like, you know, domestic violence, then I'd have a problem with it. Mm-hmm. But you're not hurting anyone. Mm-hmm. You're not robbing anyone of being able to live their life freely. Right. Why do I give a fuck?
I don't.
About what you do, about whose dick you suck, or about what you do and I don't care.
As long as it's not mine, I don't care.
I don't, bro. Live your life. What? Yeah. I really don't care. So when people are like, oh man, fuck gays, fuck faggots, blah blah blah, I'm like, why? Why do you care? Is it because you're gay?
Honestly, usually.
That's the thing, is that they have those gay thoughts and they're like, no, that's gay, blah blah blah. Stop, that's gay. Stop, that's gay.
Stop, that's gay.
Don't do that gay shit. You're like, okay, I'm sorry. I won't do gay shit again.
Oh, man.
So that day forward, they want to pick on gay people.
Yeah. Honestly, what is that?
All because they didn't get to explore their gay thoughts.
I remember, because here's the thing. For me, because there was a time when, you know, there was literally one point in my life where I was like, am I gay?
Every guy has that.
Right? And I was like, I remember, I thought that. I was sitting in my bed. I was like about 12 years old, right? I'm sitting in my bed. I was like, am I gay? And I thought about another man's dick. And I was like,
nah.
That shit
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I said, I barely like my own dick.
I barely like my own dick.
I was like, I barely like my own dick. You think I like another nigga's dick? The answer was no.
So I'm not the only one who feels that way.
And then immediately I was like, oh, I'm not gay. Fantastic.
Yeah, I thought about it like that. I was like, I hate.
And the
penis.
way, especially when I was younger and single, the way I thought about it was, yo, if another nigga's gay, that means more pussy for me.
Bro, 50 Cent said it best. He said, I love Georgia because the niggas from Georgia want other niggas. So that leaves more bitches for me.
I was very happy. I was like, I will love all the women in your stead.
Yeah.
And I will love all of them in your stead.
You know what I'm saying? But no longer because I am committed.
Hey man, gay people helping the populace.
Yeah. Nah.
They're helping keeping population low.
They really help with overpopulation.
Yeah, they really do help. They should help China.
They help with overpopulation, and they also help with adoption.
Yes.
They help with adoption.
Yes.
A lot of that.
Ooh, you know, I'm about to ask you a very controversial question.
Okay.
So, my mom had asked me this question.
Sorry.
My mom had asked me this question some time ago. She said, Junior. I said, what's up? She said, hypothetically speaking, you're in love with a girl. I said, okay. Let's see when that happens.
Because this only can happen in hypotheticals, apparently.
You're in love with a girl.
Right.
You're thinking about marrying her. Like, you already bought the ring. You're just waiting for the right moment. Mm-hmm. And then she tells you she has something to admit to you.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, what could it be? And she says, I want to live a life with you, but both of my parents are gay. I have 2 dads. Uh-huh. I want to have a life with you, but I want our kid to know my parents. Mm-hmm. What would you do?
What was your answer?
I told my mom no.
Why?
I told my mom because I feel like doing that opens a door to making them feel like, not that that's okay, but that's reality. Mm-hmm. I want them to, if they end up becoming gay, let them explore that on their own.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like, for me, right? I was raised around drugs and alcohol a lot. Mm-hmm. So drugs and alcohol is mundane to me. It's normal. Mm-hmm. It's not taboo. If I wasn't raised around it, it would be more taboo. It wouldn't be so mundane. It wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be like, I don't care. I can have wine in the morning or a glass of wine at night or a glass of wine while I'm studying. It doesn't matter to me. Okay. I don't want my kid to think, I want to be gay at 8. It's like, you don't even know what you want to wear. Yeah. You're still trying to figure out how hair is growing on your underarms. You're not gay. Right. You're not straight. You're not attracted to anybody. You're still trying to figure out who you are.
You're not attracted to nobody.
You haven't even kissed a girl yet. How are you going to tell me you're gay? Right. It's like, you might have thoughts. Everybody has thoughts about something in life. They could look at a tree and go, I want to climb the tree. That's a thought that they had. Are they going to do it? No. Mm-hmm. Unless, they're a monkey.
Or they're you. Because you are a monkey.
I told my mom, I was like, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't want my kid at 6 years old to be telling me that their best friend that they got in school and that they're like their first actual relationship with somebody their age that isn't family, that they're gay now because they like them. I'm like, you don't even understand what you mean by that. Right. You don't even know your own emotions. So no, I wouldn't let that happen.
Okay. Let me see. I love this woman. Yeah. Obviously not enough.
Damn. That's what I'm talking about.
Nah, bro. Nah, serious answer.
Nah, I stand by what you said.
Okay, cool.
I rep what you said.
Here's my thing. Nah. Here's my thing. Here's what messed me up. I ain't never met your dads before.
Yeah.
You've been lying to me this whole time.
Where it was one of those where she's like, my family's dysfunctional and she doesn't tell you anything, but she's always around yours.
Then why were you trying to meet with you? No. If your family is that dysfunctional where you had to dip and then we about to have a kid and you want to bring him in now, that's literally the worst time to bring him in.
Yeah, no.
So the answer is no.
What if you knew about the gay parents?
All right.
But she still said, I want them to babysit while we're at work.
If I knew about the gay parents, how did I make it this far in a relationship?
No, that's my thing is I don't want to waste nobody's time. So if that happens, I'm gonna tell the girl from like Jump Street. Like I'm not here to waste your time.
Yeah, it's just I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable.
No, it's like
you could be mad, you could call me a hater, blah blah. It's not that I'm hating.
Yeah, it's just,
I wish everybody the best, but it's just not what I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
it's not what I was raised around. It's not normal for me.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not even outside that. It's just not what I believe in.
Yeah.
It's like outside of how I was raised or whatever. It's just I will take responsibility for how I feel and how I think.
Right.
It's just not. It's not what I want. It's
right.
just not what I want.
Right. I agree with you.
So yeah, that's how I feel about that. So like yeah, if you comfortable with that, okay, cool, fantastic.
Yeah, because I was having a conversation with my cousin because she was listening to our podcast,
and
she was like, "Oh, you could tell you guys are straight, and like you could tell what kind of straight you are." I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" I was like, "What the fuck does that even mean?"
Yeah, very straight.
I was like, "Thank you. I sound exactly like what I am. I'm glad."
Yeah.
But she was just saying, gay people just talk different. I was like, that sounds so fucking retarded, but okay.
I don't know. There's some gay niggas you would never guess.
Exactly.
There's some gay niggas you would never even think about.
Gay girls are some of my favorite women out there.
Of course they are.
Because they're mad cool, bro. You just have conversations with them.
Of course they are. Of course, that's the straightest thing you could ever say. That's the straightest thing you could ever say.
Hey, man, they're pretty cool people. I like people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I gotta specify. Actually, let me specify because since we just talked about gay people, I like women.
I like women.
I love women. I like humanity.
I like
as a whole.
Women. Here's the thing, right? I love everyone on the basis that they are a living being.
That they are a living being. Yeah. I don't love you in the sense of like, you're my best friend. I just met you.
I love
you as a person.
Yeah, I love you on the basis you are a human being, which is cool.
Yeah.
And for me, that is for most people that in the earth, that'll be good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Everything else is up to how you do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else is like whether you respect people, whether you like. I will always love people on the basis that they're a human being, and besides that, bless you, gangrene. And but besides that, I don't need to know you any better than that. That's it. I don't like people that much. I'd rather you stay away from me, honestly.
I'm very grateful for our friendship because I look back at the person I was. Mm-hmm. I'm a hard human being to deal with. I was very...
Yeah, but, I always like the challenge, so...
I always like the challenge.
Yeah. No, I was actually thinking about that. I was thinking, the other day, I was thinking about, back to the story where we were, I think I just graduated. I think I just graduated. It was 2016, so I think I just graduated.
Okay.
And
yeah,
we were hanging out. We were hanging out with some friends. We just came from like a party or whatever. We decided to go to the park late at night.
We do.
That's what we do. But it was four of us. It was you, me, Zach, and a girl that we were with.
Okay.
And so we went to the park late at night. And you decided to do a prank on the girl.
Oh, I know this.
You decided to do a prank on the girl where you just jump out and scare her randomly, and she screams and she's like ah, and she started crying a little bit, but like I was there, so it was cool. I was like, it's fine, it's just Petros or whatever, right? And you saw that she was crying.
She broke me.
And you went, I'm not worthy to be a man, and then ran off into the woods. This nigga ran off into the woods.
Bro, I did some like 1800.
This nigga started, I was like, this is the most dramatic ass nigga I've ever met in my life. This nigga just started, I was like, nigga, it's not that big of a deal. You already apologized. She said it's fine.
I've never been the person who made a girl cry. Or, that's what I thought. Apparently, I was just a very terrible person in my childhood. I made
a lot of people
cry.
But like, I was like, this nigga is overdoing everything. Like, this nigga just runs off. Like, he just runs off into the trees. And I was like, he's like, I am not a man anymore. I was like, this nigga is
Tarzan shit. I really was like going through trees.
Yeah, this nigga was literally.
For all those who don't know, I really love to climb. I really love climbing. So like,
this nigga's a monkey.
Going in the trees. It's late at night, my dude.
He's
We're
a
in
damn
this park.
baboon.
And,
this nigga's a baboon.
What was it? I think one of y'all might have texted me. I think Zach might have texted me, but like, are you looking at us from the trees?
I think it was that. I think it was that.
And I was like, yeah. Making sure y'all okay.
Making sure we're okay.
And it should be happening in that park. You know that.
Nigga,
should be
I was there.
Park. Hey, man, somebody could sneak up on y'all.
It was an open field. Who's sneaking up on us? I would
give you that sign that, ooh.
What?
Nigga, it was an open field. Who was sneaking up on us?
I mean, at the part where I scared the girl wasn't an open field.
But
later on, yeah, it was an open field.
Yeah, because you were hiding in the trees watching us like a creep. like a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I did that.
No one did. We were so confused. I did that. We were all hanging out having fun, and we were like, "Yo, where's Petros at?"
I don't know.
He was like, "I feel bad.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Dumbass. The fuck do kids think life is?
I have no idea. And she even said she was like, I know it's just a joke. That's fine. I just got scared for a second. This nigga's like, no, I can't forgive myself. I can't forgive myself.
I don't know, that's some weird shit, bro.
I was like, Jesus. But I remember, but yeah. So that's like an example of how far you've come, because you've come so far. Because I remember that, and I thought about that
MIP award, nigga.
Nigga, I thought about that the other day. I was just like, this nigga really did all that for no reason.
Facts. I don't know what the fuck was going on in my head.
You know, you were 16, so everything's dramatic when you're 16. Everything's dramatic when you're 16.
Yeah, I like to think you're still a kid mentally in some ways.
I think I'm a teenager now.
Really?
I think I just got out of being a kid.
Yeah. I still feel like I'm
emotionally.
Yeah. No. Okay, not emotionally. Where it's the sense of, okay.
That's what I was talking about. Like back then.
Oh no. Emotionally, I don't know where the fuck I was back then, but what I mean by now, just to give you more context, it's like, I feel like the Bible verse where Paul says, I was once a child, I did childish things, but now I'm a man, so I put aside childish ways. Where it's, I acknowledge the selfishness that I had and that I displayed, and the ignorance that I was very joyful in being a part of. Because that's what it comes down to. Okay. Is I always knew right from wrong, but it's so much easier to do wrong. It's so much easier to just do whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
People can tell you what to do less, and you just don't care. When you don't care, life is easy. Like, what the fuck are you gonna tell me?
Right.
Because I don't care anyway. You can talk, I'm not gonna hear you. I'm not gonna remember what the fuck you even said. You're wasting your time. Do us both a favor and go home. Talk to your wife, not me.
Talk to your wife, not me.
Facts, talk to your therapist. At least they're getting paid.
Well, hopefully good money.
But no, that's what I mean.
Right.
In the sense, it's like I'm not a kid anymore, but I still don't feel like I'm a full-fledged adult. Gotcha. It feels like I'm still learning. I'm still appreciating certain aspects of my life.
Right. I mean, here's the thing, right? There's some people, because I remember we had a conversation way back. This is like years ago, where you asked me, and this is one of the things that I love about you, because you are one of the few people who do this. Is you asked me, you said, what do you think I need to work on? What do you think I need to work on?
Yeah, I asked that a lot.
And I was like, but I remember this specific one where it was years ago, where you're like, what do you think I need to work on? I was like, you need to work on your emotions. And you took that seriously, and you've been working on it ever since, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, ever since. And that was, you were like probably like 17, 18 at that time?
Yeah.
So like, ever since you've been, I've seen it, you've been very adamant about working on that specifically. And that, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't take the time to.
You need to.
No, they do.
It's important.
Because here's the thing: a lot of people, and this isn't my saying, but a lot of people, they don't grow up; they just get bigger.
Yeah, that's the thing is, I don't want to be a kid who swears he's a man.
Right.
Huh. That's the last thing I want to do.
Right.
I don't want to be a kid who has a man's bank account.
Right.
And a man's height.
Right.
Still at mine as a child, thinking that everything's about you, and when something doesn't go your way, it's because people are doing it against you. It's
right.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No
one gives a shit about you. No one goes home at night after having bills to pay, after being stressed out. They got their own family problems. Their pops or their mom could probably be sick, having COVID. You don't know.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about you. You're the last thing on their mind.
Right. Unless, specifically they are.
Yeah.
That. There are some people who do
There are some people who do that.
I understand.
But those cases are few and far between.
Right.
And that was something that, like...
That is reserved for special
Oh, jeez, I keep hitting this table.
You keep hitting this table. It's gonna sound horrible.
I know. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry. But
you bastard.
It's a concept that people need to establish. I feel like high school exploits that, and then as you get older, you're given the opportunity to understand and give some reason and merit to those thoughts that you once had. You know, is there enough merit for me to go in high school? This bitch Abby was talking shit about me and ruined my life. You know, one of those where it's like, oh, she said I was fat, and then ever since then I've had an eating disorder.
Right.
You got to think about it. It's like, was she really talking about the fact that you're fat, or was she just as fat as you?
Or was she just going through things at home that caused her to lash out at other people?
Yeah. Or was she mad that her dad beats her mom?
Right.
Or that her dad calls her mom fat.
Yeah, I remember I had the epiphany in middle school.
Really?
There was an epiphany I had in middle school where there was this girl, and she was just angry. She was just, I was like, yo, this girl I hate her. I was like, I can't stand this girl. And one day, she was just in my face, just going off. And it was literally in that moment I had the epiphany. I was like, oh, you're just mad at the world because your mom died. Yeah. And I didn't say it out loud because that would have been horrible.
That would have been fucked up. Oh my God. The world would have watched a human being break at such a young age.
Yeah, it would have been horrible to say. I didn't say that. But
every student there would have known what it looks like to watch a human being break mentally.
And I saw that, and it finally popped in my head. I was like, oh, that's what you're always mad about, is that you don't have a mom at home. Yeah. Your mom died, and that really sucks. So I kind of, and I don't know, I mean, I was in middle school, so I'm not saying my decision making was the best, but I just kind of took it. And it didn't bother me after that. It legitimately didn't bother me after that because I knew it wasn't about me.
It took me to be 21 years old to hit that epiphany.
Yeah, well, I literally, when I was a kid, I was weird, where I would, like, after, doing homework or hanging out with friends, I would sit in my room hours on end in the dark and think about life. Really? I was just that kid. It was weird.
No, I was always this huge ball of energy, so I had to always do some shit.
Yeah, I was the opposite, where I didn't have energy to do shit, so I just...
Even if it was just a puzzle, bro. I remember I mastered this Yu-Gi-Oh puzzle I had. That bitch was 100 pieces. I used to be able to do it upside down. And I mean, like, the actual color pieces was on...
Like the cardboard. All you saw with the brown cardboard.
That's how much I could entertain myself. Yeah, that's... It's like, all I need is a fucking stick, and I would be happy, but I need to do something. I can't just fucking sit down. I promise you I have ADHD, bro.
I legitimately would, like, sit and think about my interactions with people. Like, legitimately think about my interaction with people throughout the day and how I could improve it as a kid.
That's amazing.
That's
weird. A beautiful quality to have as a child, bro. That is...
It was strange. But, like, that's, like because people wondered, because I don't want to brag about myself, but I will. People, like, look at me sometimes and they're like, Reese, how can, like, be, like, kind of, like, introspective the way you are introspective? Yeah. I said, this was, like, years of work.
That's a fact. You know what?
I just started earlier than most people. That's legitimately the only difference between me and other people is I started when I was like 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I had a life-changing experience where I almost killed myself. So, right. So I was like, you know what? Let me think about life, and that changed the course of my life forever. Because I was like, yo, let me think about my actions. Let me think about how I make other people feel. Let me think about how they make me feel. Let me think about why is it that I hate myself? Why? What about me do I hate? Is it everything, or is it certain parts? And I started that process at 10, and so when I came, about 12 years later, I can look at myself and I was able to say I know myself at 16. Which is rare for people. That's
very rare.
I knew, not that I knew everything about myself or I knew exactly what I wanted, but I knew who I was at the core. Yeah. At 16. And that's...
Somebody can ask you who's Reese and you can give them a concrete answer.
Yeah, I'm like, Reese is... I am me. I could answer that, well, Reese is a good friend. I am a son, and I'm not always the best son, but I try my best.
Yeah, somebody would ask me that at 16. I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah. Still trying to figure it out.
And that's literally the biggest difference, is that I just started earlier than other people because of life.
That's funny because actually your girlfriend's sister, she's the one who told me that I was very introspective when I told her only as of recently right? Because I've always discussed with you the problems I've had with my dad. And only as of recently, the epiphany hit me right while I was having a conversation with him, where I looked at him. And for years in my adolescence and my childhood, I've watched my dad collapse. Right. Like, he just flat out, boom, can't respond, nothing. I've had it where we've been in a car and he just fainted at the wheel. Right? So in my mind, I've always prepared. My dad's going to die. My dad's going to die in my lifetime. I'm going to see it. Well, obviously in my lifetime. But I'm going to see it as a kid. That's what I always believed. And this was the first time I ever, like, looked at him and thought, damn, I want this nigga to live forever. And that was when the epiphany happened. Because then I thought about all those years where I have memories where he's, like, angry with me. And I thought about it in the sense of, he's not angry at me. He's just a hurt dad responding to an angry teenager. Right. And once I had that epiphany, my life changed. It was like just my perspective in general, just human beings and the way people live lives, and the fact that I should be grateful that people choose to interact with me. And that's not an obligation. You just got to keep living life like water, honestly. You're just there on a stream.
Wow. That's deep, man. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Hey, yo, Gangrene, we got anything? Is there anything in the news?
Nigga, pass them quotes.
You want to just go to the quotes? We done?
Yeah.
We done with this?
That was a good way to end it.
You know what? You right. All right, so we gonna do a random quote.
Are you gonna do page 1 or page 2? There's 2.
He's in the first page.
He's in the first page.
He's on my first page. He just randomly gave it to me. So.
You gotta pick one randomly.
I do. Okay, hold on. Because some of them is so far out of context that no one will know what it's talking about. So I have to find one that's funny even out of context.
Oh, got you. That penis looked like a dick. That is funny.
That was funny
last week. That was funny.
Okay, I got one.
All right, what's that? Let me hear it.
Nigga, you ain't a child. You a full-grown adult. You can't be this naturally stupid. And that is the Gunches Podcast for this week, y'all. We really appreciate y'all sticking in with this with us. You can find us in our social media. It should be in the description. All mine are there. I will now that Petros is off of social media, so I never link his. But
you can link mine.
You want me to link yours?
I'll take the followers. Why not?
Yeah, I bet. Then you'll find all of our social media in the description. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Reese Xander. There's an underscore in between Xander and Reese on the Instagram, and that is REES. So REES, and there's no E at the end for Reese. And for Petros is Life of Petros, right?
Yeah, Life of Petros. I post exactly whenever it is that I feel like it, unwarranted. There's not going to be a schedule. So yeah, look out for that.
Yeah, look out for that. Yeah, we appreciate y'all, and we will see you guys next week.